Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. And my name is Joan McLaughlin. I think everybody knows me. And I'm the practitioner on duty today, and I will be available for prayer after the service. And also, if you have a prayer on your heart and you would like the practitioners to pray during the week, we have prayer cards on the back table. You can fill them out and put them into the prayer box. And so welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley. Wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are embraced here. We believe that we are co-creators with the divine and that you can change your life by changing your mind and your vibration. Ernest Holmes is the founder of our philosophy, and we teach universal truths distilled from the world's spiritual teachings. And we have a wonderful service in store for you today. I'm just so happy and thrilled that our speaker for today is David Matthew Brown. Okay, we have Frank and Bruce as the technicians in the back. And Dina, over here on the piano, is in charge of the musical inspiration. And who are the ushers today? Aaron and Gerardo. Okay. And then we also give a big hand for the center singers. Okay. At this time, I'd like to invite Aaron up for the announcements.
Announcements for July 20th. Classes. A new 6-week certificated class in Spanish. It's called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. The course is starting Wednesday, July 30th, which is not far from now, from 6 to 8:30. The investment is only $165. And it's in Spanish too. Our fundraisers. We have a See's Candy storefront for our new Children's Church Fund. Scan the barcode on the flyer or click the button on the weekly email or click the artwork on the website to order online. And we just finished a fundraiser at Medrano's last week, so thank you to everybody that went and was able to participate. We'll have some numbers for you when they give them to us. Our community vegetable garden boxes are growing beautifully. If you would like to participate or donate to our garden fund, please speak to Tiffany Lee. Hands up. Please note that your donation is for the garden fund. If you don't put that on your check or on your donation, it will go into the general fund. That's where I like the money. So the current events. Dean Efferson Williams will strengthen your mind and your body with her yoga classes every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. A $20 love donation is gratefully accepted. There you are. I pointed to you over here. Join Stacy for the New Moon Sound Bath on Thursday, July 24th at 7 p.m. That is this Thursday, right? That's this Thursday. Sonically connect to the moon with crystal singing sound bowls. This meditation experience is a $20 love donation. On Saturday, July 26th, the Reverend Jessica Fish facilitates a Zoom bereavement support group. The link information is on our website, in the weekly email bulletin, or in our brochure on the back table. Our Authentically Me Women's Group meets the 4th Sunday of every month at 3 p.m., right after the service. The next meeting is July 27th. Every moment of this group is designed to bring joy and laughter into your life. Please join us in Palmdale on Tuesday, August 5th from 5 to 9 p.m. for the 2025 National Night Out. CSL AV will have a table at this community outreach event. It brings together neighbors, law enforcement, and local organizations in the spirit of unity and public safety. We need volunteers. Please see Kate Robbins for more information. or you can come see me, and I'll find the information. Community outreach event. It's written twice. On Wednesday, August 6th, at 6 p.m., the Spanish language study group is facilitated by Esperanza Ramos. You're welcome to attend. It's actually getting quite a few people going. Our monthly men's group meets on Tuesday, August 19th at 6 p.m. It's facilitated by our Core Council President, Frank Williams. Show up. Compassionate Care Team. If you know someone in our spiritual community that is having health challenges in the hospital or is otherwise in need of support, please contact Joan McLaughlin. Is anyone here for the first time? All right. We are blessed by your presence today. You are invited to Friendship Hall after the service to enjoy some snacks. We have a welcome table reserved just for you. The ushers also have a little bag for you, and he's getting that now. Inside is a welcome card to fill out with your email so you can receive information. We're not going to spam you. We'll just send you a weekly bulletin. Please give the card to one of our ushers or drop it in the basket as it passes. And let's give them a warm welcome. We have many ways to keep informed. Sign up for our weekly email bulletin or scan the QR code for our website. Those of you who still like paper, a brochure is on the back table, or check out the bulletin board in Friendship Hall and take a picture of the brochure. Experience a 2-minute tune-up with our practitioners after the service. Your silence and respect is appreciated during the time when leaving the sanctuary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aaron. Good afternoon, everybody. It's good to see all of you, shining bright lights. We're going to begin the service with our congregation song, My God is So Good to Me. Ricky Byers. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. You know, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Hey, 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 my God is so good to me. Oh, God, feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. I am feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. Praise God. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, I sing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Go ahead and stand up, you may as well. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. Oh yeah. In my time of triumph, I say, God is so good. Oh, in my time of triumph, I know God is so good. Well, my God is so good to me. Well, now every day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. It's over. When my day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. Oh, when my day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. Well, my God is so good to me. Well, every day and every way, God is so good. Oh yeah, every day and every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. Well, my God is so good to me. Well, I got up every day and every way. Oh yeah, God is so good. Oh yeah, every day and every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, you better find some time to take the time to praise the Spirit. Oh yeah, when I take the time to praise the Spirit, God's so good. Oh, my God is so good to me. Well, I got up morning singing, God is so good. Oh yeah, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Oh yeah, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Oh, my God is so, my God is so, my God is so good.
Thank you so much, center singers. Okay. Miriam has just come up. We're lighting the flames of faith, a call to service. Okay. We perform this ceremony to promote the universal consciousness of life, which acknowledges that all people, all faiths, all sentient beings come from the one great universal presence which we call spirit. Fundamental to this truth is the unifying nature of all religious thought and experience, which we honor here today. We light the first candle for the Tao, honoring the universal path of harmony and equilibrium, the natural way. We light the second candle for the shamanic traditions, honoring the beliefs and practice of all indigenous peoples, the way of primal spirituality. We light the third candle for Hinduism, honoring the path of knowledge, action, and devotion. We light the fourth candle for Judaism, honoring the ethical path of living by sacred law. We light the fifth candle for all forms of Buddhism, honoring the Four Noble Truths and the path of compassion. We light the sixth candle for all forms of Christianity, honoring the Christ consciousness as the path of love. We light the seventh candle for all forms of Islam, honoring the path of submission to the will of God as the highest calling. We light the eighth candle for the universalistic religion of Baha'i, honoring the path of unity and peace. We light the ninth candle for all forms of New Thought, honoring the metaphysical path of mental healing through the practice of universal spiritual principles. We light the 10th candle for those who are as yet unaware of spirit in their lives and for the space we are holding for them here at the center. As we light the healing candles, please put silently into the light the names of anyone you wish to experience the healing flame of God's eternal love. Okay, thank you, Miriam. Okay, my reading today is taken from the Science of Mind magazine, May 2025. Which deals with boundaries. Okay, one of the ways we can practice self-advocacy is through healthy relationships built on mutual respect and love. And one of the most profound ways we express this is by honoring our own boundaries and the boundaries of those we are in relationships with. Boundaries are sacred agreements that protect our peace, sustain our energy, and foster deeper connections. Science of Mind teaches that we live in an interconnected universe where divine love flows freely. Boundaries are the channels through which this love flows and is a balanced and a sustainable way. Without them, we risk depletion and disharmony. Our spirituality reminds us to check in with ourselves, to pause and ask, does this feel aligned with my truth? Am I honoring my own well-being? Am I honoring the well-being of all? Whether it's taking a moment of stillness before saying yes to a request, lovingly expressing a limit to a loved one, or simply tuning in to our inner guidance, setting boundaries in a daily spiritual practice. And this is the affirmation that's recommended. Today, I honor my needs with love and clarity, creating a space for deep, respectful connections. I set healthy boundaries. I nurture myself with my relationships, allowing balance, trust, and harmony to flow effortlessly in and through and as my life. And just keeping those words in mind, if you feel comfortable, just gently close your eyes and go within and just recognize the power and the presence of God. And this is the power of love, the power of light, the power of peace, the power of health, healing, and wholeness, the power of abundance and prosperity, the power of all things good, the power of all things. And I just bless the proceedings of this service, and I know that God speaks brilliantly through David Matthew Brown and is received by all those who are open to allow such a message to enter into their consciousness, both for the people here in present and the people who are watching online. And I just bless everybody involved with this service, the sound technicians, the musicians, the practitioners, just the ushers, just everybody who is involved with helping out to make this service a just beautiful and perfect experience. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be part of it, a part of the Center for Spiritual Living, Antelope Valley, that I just simply let go and I let God and I allow it to be, as we say, together. And so it is. Amen.
I am a gift. Karen Drucker. Breathe it in and feel. I am a gift, no matter what age, no matter how I look, there's beauty in each stage. I am a gift, and I promise every day, when I look in the mirror, I'll say, I am a gift. I am a gift, I've loved really well, and every year I've lived has a different tale to tell. I've made mistakes, had some regrets, but I promise I'll never forget. I am a gift. I am a gift. There may be times when I forget the truth about me, remind me. I am a gift of the precious child put here on this earth, only for a while. So I make this vow, say it with love. I am perfect and whole and enough. I am a gift. I am a gift. I am. There may be times when I forget the truth about me. It seems time and you are just marching on without me. That's when I need you to find me and ever so gently remind me. I am a gift, a precious child put here on this earth, if only for a while. So I made this vow, say it with love. I am perfect and whole and enough. I am a gift. 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 I am a gift.
Thank you, center singers. Okay, let me see. Okay, now it's time for our guest speaker. I'd like to read a little bit about him. His name is David Matthew Brown. He trains elite athletes, coaches varsity girls soccer and college level. As owner of the Underground Savages, he helps teens learn to regulate, be mindful, and roar. He has 2 published books and has spoken all over the planet on breathing. And he's been a gift to our center for many years, and he has spoken here many a time. Please give a big hand for David Matthew Brown.
Thank you. I'm much smaller in person. I was reminded today in meditation about something that my daughter had brought up to me. She was studying poetry in her class in high school, and she was studying Robert Frost. And Robert Frost has a poem that says, two roads diverged in a wood, and I chose the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So throughout my life, I consider that a inspiring poem, kind of a poem that you put in cards and give to people. And she came to me and she said, "Dad, it was a joke. Robert Frost used to walk with his buddy, and they'd reach a crossroads, and they'd sit there and contemplate where they wanted to go. So he wrote that poem and gave it to him as sarcasm, as a joke, as a playful reminder about life." And professors and all kinds of people took that to be this big, deep, profound poem. I bring that up to you because we have beliefs that we take really, really serious, that we're willing to fight each other over. And what if we realize that the belief that we may hold really wasn't meant for us? And we know that because when we come into this center and we are centered in who we are, our engine, if you will, is in faith. Where the mind is in fear, our hearts are in faith. So we move in faith, and we are constantly reminded in the Bible 365 times, "Be not afraid." And yet we listen to fear, and we choose fear rather than choosing love. Love is a choice. Fear is kind of an easy way out. Fear to me is a place where we go into the unknown, where we are brought into the unknown to leave everything that we have known to go into a deeper love with God. Your partners are in your life because of God. Your friends are in your life because of God. We are on this planet together, moving as best as we can because of God. You were created in the image and likeness of God. You weren't created in the image and likeness of fear. You weren't here to walk on this planet in fear. You weren't here to fear each other. So when we come into our center, when we decide at some point that we are tired of holding on to old beliefs, that we are tired of running on the past, that we are tired of creating fear both in ourselves and in life, and we make the choice to love. Where will love take you? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. What is the shepherd? The shepherd is love. You're being shepherded by love when you surrender to God. When you go deep into silence and you listen to silence, the answer is already there. You know, when I was at Agape, Reverend Michael used to say, when you speak the question, that's where the answer is. So, for me, we are all walking answers. Each and every one of us here is love answered. And what does that mean? They talk about that when we're a present, we're a gift. And they sang about it today, about being a gift. Just you being present is a gift. That right where you stand is enough. So when a friend comes to you and they're grieving, when someone has lost somebody, when someone doesn't really know what to do in their lives and they choose to go to you, you don't have to say anything. Sometimes all you have to do is listen. And I think in our culture right now, in our time, we talk more than we listen. The invitation that God gives us is, come into silence. And when we come into silence and listen, we're being guided into something bigger than our little beliefs, bigger than ourselves. And in that bigness, we're being called to forgive. We're not being called to resent. Right? Resentfulness is resending the same message of anger to yourself. It's in the word, to resent, to resend. It's the reason why we have trouble walking the path of Jesus. For 2,000 years, we've been talking about the same message and nothing's shifting. His message came about during the Roman Empire. He was crucified. In that crucifixion, right, he had the thief on one side and another person on the other. And we still can't get out of our way. And that includes me. And the word individual, when you look at it, because we like to be individualistic right now in our society, it's all about me. The word individual actually means undivided. So your individuality affects all of us, and we affect you. And we are constantly affecting ourselves, as we learn here through Mr. Holmes, through our minds. But now the invitation, because the invitation always comes to us at great turmoil, at great challenges, God has decided He is ready for us to birth into something bigger and newer. And that's very uncomfortable at first. When a butterfly is coming out of a cocoon, if you don't let the butterfly come out of the cocoon, you'll kill it. So when it breaks through, the blood then rushes through the body to open up its wings so it breaks through the cocoon. If in that process you get in the way of it and you're like, oh, let me help you out, that looks too much. The struggle looks too much. We're called to struggle because the struggle and the suffering opens us up to God. That's the message of Jesus, the message Jesus taught us. You walk in the suffering, and that suffering will leave you because you don't need to fear anymore. Fear is a thought. It is an idea that takes you away from your connection to the very core of who you are. There's a reason why you can examine it, look at it any way you want. When Adam's rib is taken out of the side of his body, why the rib? Why not the shoulder? Why not the leg? The rib, because it protects the heart. And then they formulated the woman from that space as protectors of the heart. Women are here to protect our hearts, to help us as men get over ourselves and get out of our way so we step into the vulnerability of our hearts. So the message always comes back to the heart of the matter, the heart in matter. You matter because you have a heart that is beating within you. All of us right now are breathing air that we don't have to work for. Your blood is operating through you without you doing anything. The only thing you really have to manage, if you think about it, when you look at yourself, is your mind, which is like all over the place. Some of you might be thinking about what you're doing after the service. Some of you might be thinking about tomorrow or next week while I'm talking. Some of you might be zoned out. Some of you might be totally tuned in. The mind takes you away from the presence. Why? Because it doesn't want you to be with God. Be still and know that I am God. It doesn't say be noisy and run away from me, and then someday you might come back. It says be still. How can we be still as a community? How can we be still as a country, as a globe? How can we be still and listen to something bigger than ourselves and stop listening to this little mind that is trying to separate us? Because here's a little surprise for you. We're all going to croak. So if you want to know if we're equal, we're all going to die. I know that because I work in bereavement support. I worked at Children's Hospital. I work with parents that have lost kids. I work with couples that have lost their partners. I work with grandparents that have lost their maid after 50, 60 years. And when you meet with people after they lose people, when they regret, it's because they never said, I love you, or they didn't show affection, or there was something more important than their partner, or there was something more important happening in the world, or their beliefs didn't go together. The idea of God is beyond our small mind. The idea of God is found individually in silence. Right? When Jesus teaches us how to pray, what does he say? Close your eyes and listen, pretty much. So when we talk here about the title of boundaries, and we talk about boundaries, and we hear the word boundaries, don't we have enough boundaries on this planet? Haven't we tried to push down boundaries? I think what we're really talking about when we talk about boundaries is the idea of honoring God first. Honoring God with your partner, honoring God with your kids, honoring God with your family. Before you say something, go into prayer and pray on it. A good example was this morning. I woke up, did my prayer work, got in my car to come here, and my car didn't turn on. And rather than losing my mind and trying to figure it out, I sat in my driver's seat and I just went into meditation. And there was no reaction. I just listened. And then a part of me is like a little kid sometimes, and you're like, okay, God, anytime. I mean, like, hello, I got to go to church and speak. Hello. Right? And then I got that jump, that thing. And I got out of my car, and I saw a guy across the street in his car, and I have cables. So I was like, can you help me start my car? And he said, absolutely not. So I was like, okay. Maybe I got the wrong hunch. Maybe that wasn't, right? And then I went to this kid who was walking, and he said, well, my friend just dropped me off, but he'll be back later. And so I went around the corner, and he goes, hey, my friend's here. And this guy pulls up. His engine smells like celery, probably the alternator. Pulls up to my car. He starts my car, and I go, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate this. And he goes, no problem. And he fist pumped me. And he got back in his car, and he laughed. And I went, boy, man, there's angels. Like, there are angels on this planet. And they're disguised as you. You're the angel. You're the angel for somebody. Somebody has come to you in time of need, and for whatever reason, you've given up all judgment, and you help them out. When I was at my Grandpa Tolucci's funeral 8 years ago, one of the people in our family who we considered a cousin stood up, and my grandpa was a tough Sicilian boxing watchmaker, and this man stood up in front of us, and he said, I want to thank Phil for giving me a place to stay and feeding me and not questioning where I was in my life until I found a job and got back on my feet. And now the guy works for Southwest, unloads the cargo. He's been there for like 38 years. None of us had any idea. So I look at my grandpa and I'm like, wow, this guy's like tough, man. He's like, right? Behind the scenes, he's helping people out. He's not telling you about it. You're an angel. Somewhere along the line, you've been an angel to somebody, and somebody loves you, and they care about you, and maybe they've had shame or guilt, and they haven't been able to tell you. But trust me, God put you in their life to help them in the way that you can help them. And it doesn't mean that you have to go pay for stuff. Maybe you help them by giving them a hug. Maybe you help them by listening. I work with teenagers. On Thursday, I'm working for Real Madrid, the club in Madrid, as a soccer coach with 7 staff members from Madrid. So I'm working with professional and semi-pro athletes. Guess what? They're just like you. Right? They're under pressure. They're under stress. They have to be able to manage it. They have to be able to embrace it. They got to be able to go and have an outcome that can benefit the team, which will help them down the road. But I'll be in front of 18 and 19-year-old young women and men, athletes that are pros and semi-pros, looking for the opportunity to go play in Madrid. And they're just like you. Yeah, they're athletic. They might do some stuff that you might not be able to do. But in the end, when practice is over, they're just like you. So my final 2 thoughts I want to leave you with, in case you're concerned that you don't know where God is. Richard Rohr has a wonderful breath thing you can do. And all you have to do is breathe in, Yah, way, with your mouth. And now listen to the breath coming out of your mouth. It will sound like Yahweh. So if you're in stress, if you're under duress, if you're stuck on the freeway here and it's 1,000 degrees and you're angry, just do Yahweh. The final thing I want you to do, and this is because I think that some of us lack it, stand up, find one person that doesn't have somebody with them. Stand up, it's okay. Stand up, find one person. Just find one person. If you have your partner, stay with your partner. Find a person that doesn't have a partner. Good. This is what I want you to do. We're going to do this for longer than is normal for most of you, and it's going to scare you, but please get over your fear. I want you to hug the person, and if you have 3 people, the 3 of you hug, and I will tell you when to let go. Hug. Just hug your partner. Hug, hug, hug. It's okay. And then I want you to just say, I see you, and I love you. And I thank God for you. Good. Break free. Go back to your chairs before I get in trouble. And let's go into a prayer to close it out so we can get into the rest of the service. How wonderful to know that we are wrapped in God, that God is right where we are, that we don't have to work for God, that we don't have to do anything but just be present with God. And if there's any beliefs or anything that gets in the way of that, we simply release them today. As we dwell in the presence, knowing that I and my Father are one. We remember any family members that have passed away, anybody that is really ill right now that we know. And we know that God is right there with them. If you are grieving, we are with you. If you have experienced traumas of any kind, God is with you. So it is with gratitude that we lift up our hearts, that we celebrate this day, knowing that God gave us this day, by simply saying, and so it is. Amen.
So our theme has to do with boundaries. And Miss Karen has something for everything and everybody. So here I stand, Karen Drucker. I was a little girl who never spoke her mind. I wouldn't rock the boat, I couldn't cross the line. But every step that I've taken, every pain, every tear has led me to the woman who's standing right here. I love your smile. I got so tired of giving myself away, always looking for someone to tell me I was okay. But I got to the place where I could trust my heart. It was the perfect place for a brand new start. Stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. I stand. So here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. I stand. Here I stand. I am a warrior. I am invincible. I am strong as steel, and I am capable. And I'm soft as a feather, light and free. And the truth that I know, healing begins with me. So here I stand in my power. 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 Oh, here I stand. 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 And with all that I've been through, there ain't nothing I can't do. Oh, here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand in my power. Here I stand. 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 Oh, here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand. And with all that I've been through, there ain't nothing I can't do. Here I stand. Here I stand. Here I stand.
Okay, thank you, Dina. Okay, now is our time for conscious giving. And if you'll take your gifts, your tithes, and offerings and hold them over your heart. Today, and everybody say this together with me. Today I give in love and joy from the overflow of abundance in my life. My gift goes forward to bless and uplift, fulfilling the purpose of our community. Lives are transformed. I am grateful, and so it is.
I Love Myself So Much by Ricky Byers. Remember that when we love ourselves so much, that we love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. So the love is an eternal loop that never ends. Dina, would thank Dina for playing the piano. I love myself so much. Oh, sorry, hold on, let's do it right. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. I love myself so much. That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me.
Is this on? Good. Put your hands up. We're going to bless the offering. And we know that just like love is infinite, that it's constantly giving like a flow, like the ocean, we know that it's coming back to this community in abundance and infinity and all sorts of goodness. And so it is. Amen.
Okay, now it's time for the peace song. If you'll all make a circle around the sanctuary. No, wait until we're in a circle. And hold your hands up towards the person next to you without joining hands yet. Okay. Oh, and now repeat after me. We know who you truly are. You are a unique way that Spirit is expressing. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you.
We thank God for you.
Welcome home.